Good morning, everyone. How are you feeling today? It's gorgeous. The sun is shining. It's about 6:30 a.m., I think. Um, I had the most fantastic night's sleep last night. A full 8 hours solid sleep. I actually fell asleep on the settee at 9:30 and then went to bed about 10 and woke up at 6, and I feel fantastic. Now, why is she waffling on about sleep? I hear you asking. Well, because it's so important. I've always resented it. I've always hated the fact that we have to sleep. I lose this big chunk of my life every day. But then I've realized how important it is, because sleep is about recharging. So that's what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about recharging batteries. I want to talk about the body and the mind and the connection between the body and the mind, because they are connected. And so often what we do is we're so busy, we've got so many responsibilities, we've got so many things to do, that we don't really focus on ourselves and taking care of ourselves. Now, I know there's a lot of stuff out there from professionals who talk about taking care of yourself. I do absolutely understand that, and I'm not a professional in that sense. But one of the things that I do know is that if you feel physically okay, that does help you feel mentally okay. And if you feel mentally okay, it makes you feel physically not physically okay. And if you feel mentally unokay, and anyway, you're getting the drift, aren't you? So my message today is about taking care of yourself. Really taking care of yourself. Now, some of the problem with that, and it always makes me laugh, is sometimes people think that's a bit selfish. But even though most of us in lockdown, and some of you are with other people in your home and some of you are on your own, it doesn't matter whether you're on your own or you're with other people, I want you to really think about what is your routine for taking care of yourself. What do you do to take care of yourself? What do you do to ensure that you get the right nutrition? What do you do to make sure that your body feels good? Do you do any exercise? And I know some people hate exercise, but actually, I've never been a big fan of exercise, but I do loads of it. But that's because I find things to do exercise-wise that don't seem like exercise to me, if that makes sense. But really, really focus. And above all else, you have to try and make sure that you do get some really good sleep, because it makes a massive, massive difference. I can send as many motivational videos out as I want, and you can listen to them, and we can all listen to other motivational business videos. But unless we take care of ourselves, that doesn't work. Now, I want you to have a think about your relationship with yourself, how you feel about yourself. Now, this is going to sound really soppy, okay? Really, really soppy. What is your relationship with yourself? Do you love yourself? How much respect have you got for yourself? How much do you like yourself? Now, ask yourself those questions today. And if it's anything other than, I am my favorite person, and I'll say that again, I am my favorite person. If it's anything less than that, then I would go and talk to one of these professionals and get some help with that. Because unless you can say that about yourself, it's actually incredibly difficult to feel that way about anybody else. And if you can say that about yourself, it will make it a whole lot easier to get through lockdown in a global pandemic. Hear what I'm saying? Okay, so ask yourself those questions, give yourself the answers, and make sure that that relationship that you have with yourself is the best relationship that you have, and that you are really proactively looking after and nurturing yourself. So that's my message for today, folks. Hope you have an absolutely brilliant day, and I will see you tomorrow.